Working remote was and is probably the best thing I've ever done and I'm ever doing. I'm a big advocate for controlling my own time, looking to control or have ownership of flexibility. It helps when you're a dependable and an accountable person. I'm a self-starter. So for me, the realm of working with more flexibility and less micromanagement than others works. I've talked to people who actually do not like to work remote. Not saying they never had the opportunity, they actually would rather be in the office, be outside, like be in a more controlled setting, be around people. These are social bugs. People don't like being at home. There could be reasons that can provide depth, that could provide insecurity into one's personal life. Whatever the case may be, people actually do not like to do such as far as being at home or being on the road, like in the car traveling or on a plane traveling, like being able to sustain professionalism, complete task, and make income as long as they have internet wherever they go. Or people do not know what it feels like to do such, so they don't like it. It could be either of the two or both. Now for me, because I only talk about my experience, it's beautiful, right? And so putting two to two together, right? Living abroad, living overseas, and being able to work remote, I have more control over my time, if that makes sense. I work much less. I save much more, so I could plan my retirement. I could plan other side hustles. I could talk to you guys more, So of course I have an extreme. I'm an extreme biased person when it comes to working remotely. When it comes to a fully remote situation, because there's working remotely and there's working fully remote. And I started working remote, essentially from home. Remote/work from home. Because remote, it depends on what people say. It depends on the definition. Working remote can means I don't have to go to an office. I don't have to go to a controlled environment or be at my headquarters to satisfy the responsibilities of my position. Working remote could be working from home. Working remote could be working on the road. However, I have to live in that city. I have to live in that zip code. I have to live in that state. I have to live in that country. So I was doing that for a while, and I'm so thankful for it, because I just hate working in the office. I don't like that. I'm just not that type of person. I don't like being told what to wear. Like, this is what I wear. I've wore this now for a year. I don't like none of it. I'm weird. I don't like clocking in, timesheets, like none of that goofy. Like, it's not, I've done it obviously, but I'm like, it's not me. So I'm like, I have to find something that's fitted. And working in shorts and shirts and from my phone and laptop, anywhere I want. Like, I've been to 5 different countries, and I just worked on my phone and laptop. These are different time zones. So now I'm in a fully remote situation. So that's some of the differences. However, nobody, a lot of people don't like that or want that, but there are people who do. But it provides me a path. I'm now outlining the path I wanted to take the last 2 to 3 years. And being able to now work fully remote and living outside of the United States of America is allowing me to have freedom and flexibility. I'm on a path for early retirement now. I'm on a path for better health, obviously better activity. I'm out here in the sun, getting a little sweat in. I'm walking, you know, my activity's increased. I'm around my wife more. A lot of people don't like to do that, so I'm not talking to y'all who don't, you know. The next thing for me is being 100% self-sufficient. Is living in a retired / or passive manner, and that's my plan for the next couple of years. But when I was in my teens, I never wanted to work late 30s, early 40s. It never made sense to me. It didn't. It just didn't. Life is too short. I'm a targeted demographic in my country that I was born in. It just doesn't make sense to do any of that, you know, to just give. I'm like, where can I start taking? So, you know, like, you just gotta look at the environment. My environment is the world, because I'm human and I should have dominion over the world. So it's like, I'm always trying to phase myself a tiny bit outside this matrix and do something a little bit different. That's it. And being able to work remote is helping. It is the step. It's not the destination, but it's the means. My goal is early retirement. Why? Because I want to debunk the idea or the construct of having to work around the clock for $1. I want more time to breathe. Simplest put. So that's what this video basically is. I'm gonna come to an end real quick. I am an advocate for working remotely. I am an advocate for traveling while working. You know, people can at least take more vacations if they work. However, being able to unplug fully and do as minimum as amount you can while taking care of your cost of living and being able to save / invest for your retirement is beautiful. I want to be self-sufficient. And that's I'm not saying that's one of the best steps to do that. So if this is your first time seeing Black, leave a sub, hit a like, drop a comment. If you can work anywhere in this world right now, if you have the ability to, if you are, or if you're wanting to at least. And as always, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Keep maneuvering and keep understanding topography, environment, and all those beautiful things, because this world is bigger than your city, your zip code, your county, and your country. The world is huge. And take advantage of the opportunity and monopolize in the most best way you can for longevity.